and what? The fourth metatarsal and what? And the fifth metatarsal. The lateral longitudinal arch, like I said earlier, is what? Is flatter and lower than what? Than the medial. So what they do is to provide what? Stability. They provide stability to the foot. Now, all these arches that I have mentioned and the one I have not mentioned are supported. They are supported by either ligaments, they are supported by tendons of muscles, and they are also supported by the plantar aponeurosis. So three things basically provide the support to these arches of the foot: the ligaments, the plantar aponeurosis, and the tendons of muscles. For example, there is a ligament we call the spring ligament. I don't know if you've ever heard of the spring ligament. Have you ever heard of the spring ligament? The plantar calcaneonavicular ligament is otherwise called the spring ligament. Be careful so that when you see in the exams, you'll be confused. The plantar calcaneonavicular ligament in the foot is otherwise known as the spring ligament. That's one of the ligaments that will provide that support to the arches of the foot. The second ligament is called the plantar calcaneocuboid ligament. Plantar calcaneocuboid ligament. The other ligaments are the long plantar ligament and the short plantar ligament. There's the long plantar ligament and there's also a short plantar ligament. So these ligaments will provide the necessary support to the arches of the foot. Considering the plantar aponeurosis, remember we talked about the plantar aponeurosis when we were introducing the foot. The plantar aponeurosis is actually a modification of what? Deep fascia. A modification of deep fascia. Plantar aponeurosis. There's a difference between plantar aponeurosis and retinacular. When I say retinacular, there are many of them. You have the extensor retinacular, you have the flexor retinacular, you also have the retinacular that provides support to the peroneus, longus, and brevis on the lateral aspects of the foot. Are we together? So basically, there are three types of retinacular. So the plantar aponeurosis, though, is also a modification of the deep fascia. Likewise, the retinacular. Both of them are modification of deep fascia, but they are different. They are different. The retinacular will prevent downstringing of muscles, so that during contraction,